Everyone complains about not having enough time to get it all done. Well, what if I told you only had half the time that you have now? Think you could actually accomplish the same amount of stuff? Maybe even more? Cue it up. Hello, leaders. I'm Dr. Patrick Jinks, board certified leadership coach and president of the Leader's Perspective. Today, let's talk about a quirky but powerful idea called Parkinson's Law. It comes from British author Cyril Northcote Parkinson, who observed work expands so as to fill the time available for its completion. It's not just a witty one-liner. It's a truth I've seen play out over and over in my leadership coaching, one you've probably felt yourself. You give your team a month to complete a project, and sure enough, it takes a month. You give the same task a 1-week deadline, and somehow it still gets done. That's Parkinson's Law in action. But here's where it really shows up, in meetings. How often have you been in a meeting that lasted an hour just because that's how long it was scheduled to last? Not because the agenda needed it, not because the outcomes justified it, just because that's what was on the calendar. And this isn't just about time wasting. It's about how we design space for productivity, decision-making, and focus. So here's my coaching challenge for you. What do you think you actually need to accomplish in your next staff meeting? Now imagine this. Imagine your next meeting is non-negotiably cut off in 15 minutes. What would you change? Would your prep be tighter? Would the agenda be clearer? Would your team be more focused? Would you prepare differently? That's not a gimmick. That's discipline. It's what happens when we set intentional constraints instead of leaving open-ended space for things to swell. And the same goes for projects. Deadlines drive decisions. Shorter time frames force clarity. So here are 2 quick takeaways. First, time box your meetings. Try 15-minute stand-ups or 30-minute check-ins. You'll be amazed at how much sharper the conversation becomes, but only if you prepare well ahead of time. And second, cut project timelines in half. Just try it, at least in planning. Ask, if we had to do this in half the time, what would we cut, automate, delegate, or do differently? Remember, it's not about rushing. It's about right-sizing the time for the work so the work doesn't just expand into a vacuum. So before your next meeting or project, pause and ask yourself, what result do we need here? And how much time would it actually need to take to achieve it without sacrificing quality? That's this leader's perspective for this week. I would love to explore ways that we can help you and your organization achieve greater clarity, simplicity, and alignment. Click on the link that's in the video description below to schedule a free discovery call with me at any time to explore that. Also, if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel. It grows our listenership. And make sure when you do, you click the bell icon so that you're notified when we drop new episodes. See you next time. Lead on.